Hi, my name is Paul McHard and I'm a Royal Commission Industrial Fellowship Award holder. So I work for a robotics startup, and one of the things we get asked a lot to do for clients is surface defect correction problems. Cross-manufacturing defect detection is a massive problem, especially the kind of manufacturing that we have here in the UK. It's a lot of high-value stuff. So if you find a defect in a part and you're not able to catch it or correct it in time with manual processes or with sort of traditional vision systems, what tends to happen is that part has to get scrapped, and that can be thousands to tens of thousands of pounds lost per part. So it's a massive problem across the breadth of manufacturing. So what we wanted to do through the fellowship was we wanted to take the opportunity to try and see where there are ways that we could leverage leading AI, state-of-the-art technologies in vision, in machine learning, to try and develop a single solution. We've had a lot of people that are really interested in trying the technology once we have it developed. And we get asked a lot to develop these kind of solutions for detecting and correcting defects with robots, but those projects are always bespoke when we do them, and they're always tailored specifically to a client, and that takes us weeks to months to do each time. And we're a small team, we're a startup. The scope of what our applications for the work that we're doing here is absolutely massive. So we're focusing on a single proof of concept for the work that we're doing through the Royal Commission. But after we have that, we can roll it out to not just all of the domains that we currently work across, which is finishing, additive, welding, and quality control. But once we have that, we can start to look at other domains. We can go across the breadth of manufacturing, look at more aerospace applications, look at more automotive, and it's really going to help us grow as a company and take on new challenges. For us, it's so much about trying to change the culture, especially in the UK, about how people think about robots. Everyone's scared that robots are going to take their jobs. That's always the line that we hear, but that's never in practice what it comes down to for us. The people that come to us for work are always looking for ways to get rid of the dirty, dull, and dangerous jobs. They care about the people that work for them, and they want their jobs to be safer, they want them to be more enjoyable, and they want them to be more productive. They don't want to lose those people, because those people have sometimes decades of tacit knowledge about the process. So it's actually a really funny story how I even came across the commission in the first place. I didn't come across it personally. I'd actually been out of academia for about 4 years at the time, but through that weird way that COVID was, I'd managed to stay friends with who had been my master's supervisor. So one day I just got a text from my master's supervisor asking if I was interested in looking into this. I took it to the guys that I was working with at a startup. They were really excited about it as well, and we just got the ball rolling from there. Through the events that the Royal Commission hosts, I've had a fantastic opportunity to network with people across a range of different scientific disciplines and different applications that they're working on, and just getting excited about other people's work and them getting excited about my research and coming from completely different perspectives. That network is fantastic for just having that consistent dialogue and the ability to talk to other people and just spark ideas that come from places you wouldn't expect. I've actually encouraged a couple of people to apply for it when they've been considering a PhD. I think there's so many different ways you can approach it, and it wasn't until I started doing it and started meeting other people in my cohort that I realized that there's so many different ways that you can come into a research program like this. So anyone that I know that's been looking to do further research or go back and do a PhD, I've really encouraged them to think about looking at the Royal Commission, because I think it's a fantastic program.